Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Terrace is a pretty good place to grow up, all things considered. Just stick to the area you belong in and stay out of Davik's business, and you'll be fine. The upper city's got some nice shops and all, but it's boring. The only time I go up there is if I need free healing from Zelka at his medical facility. What can I say? The lower city was a great place to hang out until the Vulkars started that gang war. Now you can't even walk the streets without getting shot at. It can be pretty nasty down there. You've got rat ghouls crawling around looking for their next meal, and the Gamorrean slavers like to set up their bases in the sewers. And then there's the Outcast Village, a collection of people banished to the Undercity for their crimes. I mostly avoid the village, though. It's pretty depressing to see how they live. I tend to keep my nose out of an intergalactic crime lord's business, you know? I can't tell you much that isn't common knowledge. Extortion, slavery, smuggling. Davik's got a piece of all the action here on Terrace. Even the swoop gangs know better than to get in his way. Hey, no problem. I'm here to help, right?
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Koth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Kin kunoba mulira chinkun. Tongai tun kunching. Ni bobo jimata. Ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tonk king ba na konkek. Tung ting tachun kun nek mulira best. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ay donga tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa bolawan na chikni. Pamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tong ay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tulbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut. Kachi chu ay haudonga. Yumalit ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de ne bobo. Unko kun biskang. Bamulara. Shagjikin lord chawata uma? Kavavulpa mulji gumana. King kun shachi king. Ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kunbes. Chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko. Sercha domandoma?
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you? I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you? Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendick Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a deathmatch. I'm retired now. Once deathmatches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention. Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing auto prints today. I don't want to be mobbed. Off with you then. I'm done with this conversation anyway.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taurus, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha chonasi ichua byongbo joni. Mina mambato mule ra, hakugri katkota la parabola. Tangabun shan nang, wanga kun bis kin ba mula ra, choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana? Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha chonasi ichua byongbo joni. Mina mambato mule ra, hakugri katkota la parabola. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, wuf mala nibo kurk. China pala mule, tonki ba non tontek, tu ni chachon kun ne mule rabest. Tangabun shan nang, wanga kun bis kin ba mula ra, choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana? Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, ni kin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni jiji al dwana. Kava vulpa muli kumana? Hachu apanki. Mokau dangya foki. Chachiska to punta kakaspaka. Bano oto. Genchopa chawi tikchok twiz yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. Tinku ukaba. Topano aska. Chinisko na akaba agbaka.
Yes?
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
If this crazy street...
Greetings again, friend. Have you mentioned my anti-alien league to others? We must always be looking for those sympathetic to our cause. Excellent. Excellent. There is much work yet to be done, but spreading our message is the first step. Remain true to the cause, friend. Enlightened humans such as yourself are few and far between, but we shall triumph when the day of reckoning comes. The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. But we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone breaking into the military base yet, so I know you don't have those departure codes. If you want me to help you, you've got to bring something to the table. So until you get those codes, we really don't have much to talk about. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. But that little T3 unit you got from Janice should be good enough to get the job done. Glad to hear it. I'll be waiting right here.
What can I do?
What?
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun, tong nabun shanuyang. Kipuna nabon sha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya mokapata. Kakin cha na kwat nabon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Ufmala nibokurk. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Mishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Chingpala niska mule tun ratatigin podranko. Desarcha doma wanakonda tama. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawa gawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tonga bok sha nak nong. Hachu apanki, jishawa. Tonga bok sh.
Sure. Yes?
I'm here.
Yes?
Tiska du sukigumba na bona na gachu, tuinkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yalamo inkotun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpeska gang, ba mamarulira. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kumpes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Tiska du sukigumba na bona na gachu, tuinkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yalamo inkotun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpeska gang, ba mamarulira. Jawana bota ayua tahunga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut. Musha papangpa, bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo, boda wanga kumbes mulira rabes. Jawana bota ayuha tahunga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando do naga chuchut. Musha papangpa, bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo, boda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Tiska du suki gumba, nabuna nagachu. Agto inkotu. Topada bungwalia gando naga chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kun bes gang, ba mamarulira.
Yes?
What?
What can I do?
Sure. Yes?